Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing representative offices in Thailand. I recently got some correspondence from a viewer, and just quoting directly, what is a representative office and what kind of work authorization applies to a foreigner working in such an office? Now, first off, I've done another video contemporaneously with this one where we discuss what a rep office is. In short, it's a very limited entity. It can't do a lot. It's not like a standard company. It's not even really like a branch office. I kind of analogize it to a company sort of planting its flag in Thailand. In a sense, it's just letting folks know they're there. As discussed in the other video, oftentimes we see this in the context of quality control. Now, the work authorization issues associated with rep offices, I made videos on this going back a few years now, actually. It's been quite a while. There was a policy change that it was kind of one of those, the tragedy of good intention situations, where the policymakers here in Thailand decided that those foreign nationals working in a branch office as employees would still need work permits, but directors, for example, or the manager, the person in charge of that rep office, if you will, did not need a work permit in Thailand. And while on the one hand, that's kind of a benefit, okay, I don't need work authorization. On the other hand, it had a lot of unintended consequences. We saw a lot of folks have real problems dealing with their visa status because work permits are generally required on the immigration side in order to maintain visa status. There was just quite a bit of consternation when it came down the pike. Truthfully, we've dealt with a few rep offices in the meantime and work permits associated with them, but it's not something that actually is all that overly common. They are around, but for the most part, they're definitely more rare than just standard corporations or branch offices in Thailand. But yeah, there are differences in work permit rules regarding branch offices. Most notably, there's exemptions from needing a work permit as opposed to other types of entities. But as stated in other videos, and we'll go ahead and I'll try and get links to those videos in the description below. But long story short, it was one of those situations where yes, you didn't need a work permit, but it caused some kind of unintended knock-on consequences that were in many ways kind of a negative thing for those looking to operate under a rep office structure here in the Kingdom of Thailand.